Hello, fifth grade orchestra students. I'm going to work on page 5 on your Spotlight on Strings book. I'm going to start out with number 1 on page 5, which is called Rhythm Study. This is just quarter notes and quarter rests. You might know them by TAs from your music class, but I'm going to count them with numbers based on the time signature. So at the beginning of number 1, there's a 4/4 time signature, which means that there's 4 quarter notes in one measure or the equivalent. So in this case, there could be 4 quarter rests or 2 of each. So here's number 1. I'm going to clap the quarter notes and count to 4 to indicate the time signature. And then when I do the rests, and my hands are going to be apart, I think you might shush in music class. So here we go. Here's number 1. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's number 1. Now we're going to take that and we're going to do number 2. You can pizzicato number 2. So I'm going to grab my violin, have it on my shoulder. For now, I'm having my hand here on the shoulder of the violin. I'm going to make my L and put it right here on the corner of the fingerboard. I'm going to reach over to my G string because that is the first note. I'm going to say ready, play, but you have 4 rests first. So here we go. Ready, play, rest, 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 rest. G, G, rest, rest. D, D, rest, rest. A, rest, rest. E, rest, rest. Go ahead and do that a couple of times if you need to be more comfortable with it. There should be a timestamp or you can rewind this part of the video. Number 3 is called strum, strum, strum. In this case, we're going to make a big circle with our arm and we're going to hit all 4 strings at the same time, or pretty close to it. We don't have to worry about what those notes are. I can tell you that they're all your open strings. So the instructions say take your right hand thumb off the fingerboard and pluck giant circles across all strings with your right hand first finger. Strum from the lowest to the highest string. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 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 rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is strum, strum, strum. The idea is to use your elbow and make big circles, which we're going to need to use in the next couple of meetings to use your bow. Here's number 4, note, 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 rest. You're going to notice that a lot of the titles are very descriptive. Some of them tell you exactly what you're doing in the exercise. Some of them have some silly names to help you remember rhythms. So here we go. Note, 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 rest is very much like number 2. I'm going to get in a playing position. I'm going to leave my hand on the shoulder, keep my wrist nice and straight here, make my L with my thumb, put it right here on the corner of the fingerboard. My finger's on the G string. I'm going to say ready, play, but we have 4 rests before we start. Ready, play, rest, 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 rest. G, 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 rest. D, 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 rest. A, rest. E, 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 rest. If you notice, when I do these, I also say the letter names while I pluck. That can be very helpful as you're working on these. The next one is called 2 by 2. This one has 2 of each string. Again, we're still plucking our open strings. And this time we get to start. So I'm going to say ready, play, and then we have our E. So here we go. Wrist is straight, grabbing the shoulder, making my left hand into the L, thumb on the corner, finger on the E string, ready to go. Ready, play, E, E, A, T, T, G, G. Notice I bring my elbow up. It's to G, G, D, D, A, E, E, A, D, D, G, G. So you saw my elbow go up and down when I changed strings. Again, that's helpful for when we go to use the bow to kind of show you where your arm will be when you use your bow on different strings. Our last one in this unit is Marching Along Together, number 6. Here we go. Again, wrist is straight, being our L, thumb on the corner, our fingers on our open D first. Here we go, number 6. 1, 2, ready, play. D, rest, D, rest, D, 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 rest. A, rest, 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 D, rest, D, rest, A, rest, E, 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 E. Next line, ready, go. A, rest, A, rest, A, rest, D, 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 rest, 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 G, 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 D, 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 rest, A, D, rest, D, rest. Okay, so check out the timestamps if you need to repeat any of these, and good luck with page 5. This whole video took about 6 minutes, so I think that's a good amount of practice. If you feel like you need to do a couple of those more than once, that's fine. But if you do that 2 or 3 times before I see you for your next sectional, then you should be ready to go. It might be tricky, and that's why you have to do the repetitions. But I think that in general, I think you're doing a good job, and we're going to keep going with the next unit when I see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.